Crimson Yeti with the 6969. I paid a bit extra for the special request. Have to move to Rome, New York to work on an Air Force base there. Can you go through your the mental process you go through as a certified home master for picking a place to buy? It's a shithole of a town, but it's cheap. Area surrounding it has small farms.
Okay. Yeah. So when you move to a shithole, right? Shitholes, I like shitholes. I don't like New York, LA, Chicago, San Francisco, Miami. I don't fucking major metros. I'm just too poor. But even if I had like $12 million, I wouldn't go to New York. I would never do that. I wouldn't go to... I like the Hollywood Hills, though. I just because it's very specific. I think the Hollywood Hills specifically, not Hollywood, more like the Mulholland Drive area, like top of the California hills, Malibu. But I don't like Malibu. I like the hills. I think it's very cool, and that's very strange of me. It's almost like out of... It's not something that I would admit to everybody, but I'll admit to you people here tonight, you 9 people here. But yeah, no, I like shithole. So what I'm looking for in a shithole is a building where I know I could make the space dope, like a wide open footprint or a something that's like, it just has the perfect livability. Something with a basement, a brick building, a weird building, maybe some terms. Most shitholes have like a couple of people in the town that like own everything because it's so cheap, so they got to like be the monopoly guy in a shithole. That happens in almost every small town I've ever fucked around in. It'll take you about a couple hours and you should be able to find out who like owns the town. I found them in every small shithole town that I've ever looked in. And then you can make a deal and maybe he'll hold your hand. And what I mean by hold your hand with that is sometimes they'll say, all right, I'll give you the building for $80,000. Well, you don't have $80,000 and the bank won't give you $80,000. Like, no problem. How about I give you $10,000 down and I'll give you $1,000 a month for 70 months? How's that work for you? No? Well, I want juice. And you try to set the terms up pretty friendly for yourself. That's called taking a walk, holding your hand, holding paper. A lot of terms for it. Most of the time, that property is going to be on some shit. That's going to be on some shitty property. But it gives you a time, an opportunity to go get it pretty for the bank. You're not choking yourself down with, spending 80 grand on a property. That's what I'm looking at. That's how I pulled off. I've never done one with holding paper. I've always ended up getting it financed or financing it. I've done I like buying things over the counter in normal. They're just a little less stressful. Most of the times, the things that are really fucked up are really fucked up, and I don't want. I bought one. Actually, I bought one like that. I bought one holding paper, but it was $22,000. It was that 812 Douglas Avenue property. I paid $22,300 for it, and I paid the kid before I started fixing it. And I was selling cars in my backyard, title jumping illegally to pay for it. And I was like cleaning up cockroach shit with a dump truck, with my friend's dump truck, for like $500 a day, with this girl I was dating at the time. So yeah, that's how we did it.
Hey Nick, I own a 6-acre vacant piece of rural land, half wood and half cleared, an hour from Richmond, Virginia. Already installed a well on it. Should I try and get a loan to build on it? I'd rather not sell, but is that the move?
Sure. So it was a Zach Ghost said that?
Yeah. Our boy Zebu Ghost.
Oh, Zebu Ghost. Zebu. So you own a piece of land. You got go to the bank and let them toss you out for a little while. See what they're going to want. Most of the time when you want to build a house on land, for those of you who don't know, you have to buy the land cash and then go to the bank once you have the... Basically, you're like, look, I have land. Can you give me money to build a house? They're like, all right, you can't go, hi, I have nothing. Hi, I have my penis in my hand. Can I have $300,000? I want to buy the land and then build the house. They're like, so you've done nothing and now you want to be a lawyer. Well, that's not the way it works. And it's, fuck you, man. That's from Monster. Yeah, but you can go to the bank. They're going to fuck with you. Go to 5 different, start to develop a relationship with your credit union. They're going to be cooler about that than a mortgage broker or like a typical lender. So a credit union is going to be the only person that'll fuck with you. Go to 5 until they start fucking around with you. But you're gonna go through some embarrassing times. Don't worry, I do it every weekend. I get laughed at once a week for you, the stream, so I know how stupid I am.
I got like 3 more here. TTGK with the 25 Nick. I'm working on I'm working for a remodeling contractor in South Florida. I'm worried about the economy and losing my job. Should I go back into truck driving ASAP or stick it out until I run out of the remodeling work?
I feel you, bro. You could go to the Carolina. I don't think you're going to run out of remodeling work though in Florida, bro. I think some
Out
of those
anywhere. That might be the spot.
Yeah, I think you'll be fine. I think you can crawl from that to the. I would move to a company that needs people, if anything. If your boss sucks, I mean, if you think that's real, you're probably, I'm not gonna. If you think that's real, it's probably real. Just go to a better company. I'm sure there's companies that need boots on the ground. The labor force for employers is an absolute nightmare. I think anybody will take good qualified employees at any given time, dude. But yeah, I mean, hey, trucking's fucking cool too. So your call. But I don't think you're gonna run out of work in Florida, man. I really don't. I'd have to go with my gut on that one, brother.
Billy Cyrus fan 91 just got hired selling home energy assessments door to door for the Mass Save program. If you happen to be familiar, any tips or advice? This is my first ever sales position.
Quit your job immediately and don't do that job. Literally quit your job and start selling cars. That's the worst job on the planet. I'm sorry, buddy. That's the fucking. I can't lie to you, man. That's the worst. That has no dignity whatsoever. And those people are fucking insane. Like, those people are fucking insane. That's the worst sales job on the planet. That's like the bottom. And I'm sorry, brother. That job sucks. You should use the company time to go apply for car dealership jobs. I'm serious. I know what that job is. I had a guy. I couldn't believe what I was talking to one time. This guy like had my I hate that job. It's like I don't even want to get into it. Like, that job scares the shit out of me. That's like telling me you got a job as a fucking like a my parents sniper. Like, I just got, hey man, hey Nick, just wanted to talk to you. Hey Nick, how you doing? Just got a job on killing Nick Rochefort's parents at killingnickrochefortsparents.com and I'm like, what? And they're like, yeah, man, that's a pretty good job. It's my first ever killing someone's parents' job. Any tips?
You know where I can find them?
Yeah, I'm just talking about like the mass energy savings program sales job. Like, it's an energy saving. This is why I talk about like all the green initiatives are fucking scams.
Let's get you to save money on energy by spending money.
Yeah, it's so fucking ridiculous. Like windmills, you know what I mean? People coming at like electric. I'm not saying like it's not a good idea. Like, obviously renewable energy is a fucking great plan, but like jumping on fucking trumped technology that just keeps getting every 3 years a sucker's made in the energy fucking in the scene. You buy a fucking electric car, 10 years later it's a worthless piece of shit. You buy all those guys that the windmills are going up. They're just ruining farmlands. Cows are getting all fucked up. Cows are like becoming cutters and shit because the lufting of the propellers. They don't know how to deal with them. Like Rivian's being worth 40%. People coming at me and be like, yeah, this fucking idiot doesn't know what he's talking about. Okay, go have a fucking Rivian right now. Take your Rivian and then go trade it in your state. And you watch how fucking dumb I sound, you fucking cocksucker. Go trade it in if you think it's so fucking... I'll go trade my F-350 in, my fucking diesel F-350 in with 30,000 miles that's 2 years old. You trade your 2-year-old Rivian with 30,000 miles on it. We'll see who walks out fucking fine. Fucking saw some fucking kid trying to talk shit. I was like, fuck you, you fucking prick.
George Washington with the 25 says, hey, Nick, any tips and advice for people born into wealth to not look like a-holes in general and not squander their money? Meaningful ways to give back to the world and show love to people other than super chatting?
Just give us the money, dude.
The evil eye?
Yeah, no, just hook me up with the money, dude. Thanks. Just give me all the money, bro. Dude, thank you. Yo, bro, can you just give me some of that money, dude? I don't know. Take care of yourself. Meaningful ways to give back. You're giving yourself a bunch of money. You give yourself 25, 50 million. What would I do? What would you do?
I think that being like a mentor for someone is more valuable than straight giving them money. I think that
teach a horse to fish.
Yeah.
It'll eat wine for a year's to word early birds, worms. I know what you're saying.
If you look into how generational wealth moves, it doesn't stay in the family for more than 4 generations. Try to find a way to buck that trend maybe by making sure your kids experience simulated poverty. Maybe simulate poverty once a week.
Yeah, be real. Keep it real.
I don't know. Just hang out with poor people.
Be interesting.
I don't know.
I don't know. Be interesting. I don't know. Give to a craft that has something. Enrich the lives of those in a trade. I think tradespeople work their ass off, or people work up, or the working class out there, working their ass never getting ahead. Maybe something that enriches the trade. You know what I like? I like the guys who do the free landscaping. I know they do it for TikTok videos, but why? It's just a nice thing. I don't know. Enrich a trade. I don't know. It's a tough question, man. That's a tough one.
Why don't you hire skilled people to do stuff that you need anyways, and then when they get done, give them like an insane tip, like a tip they'll never forget or something. Reward good work. I'd maybe not give away money for free, but when someone does their job, fucking 10x it, bro, and they won't forget it. Maybe they'll pass down that generosity someday.
Yeah, or do a cool project. Build homes for people and give them away in some cool way where it's self-sustainable. I don't fucking know. Have a flower farm. Have a fucking food farm. Yeah, open a huge food farm in a really fancy way. That would be cool.
Yeah.
That would be cool. That's probably what I would do. I would implement. I would gather the smartest modern farmers and agricultural ideas, and I would group them together. I would attempt to gather information and create a sustainable food growing facility where people could essentially, like something. Just I just build it, and then that'd be cool to me. I see a lot of modern agriculture. I can't grow my gardens suck. My bushes and flowers are fantastic, but food and all that, I just suck at it. So, or I don't have the time to do the real shit, but I wish I do. And I like what I see. It's really interesting. I love that. I love that shit. I think it's really cool. I like microgreens. I look up all that shit, but. All right.